It's exactly 8 a.m. on Tuesday, April 4th, and I am standing here at my kitchen sink trying to wash my breakfast dishes. I've been up since 5 a.m. and starting at around 5:05, 5:08 a.m., the psychopath sex offender named Jasmine Irizarry, who lived in Unit 78 directly behind this wall for 8.5 years, re-accessed her old bathroom, which is again directly behind this wall, for the sole purposes of engaging in harassment and stalking. And right around 5:10, just a few minutes after I had woken up, the person who always sits directly behind this wall, even though it's an empty vacant unit now, and she was moved one unit over into Unit 79, she started deliberately burning, smoking, and propagating the same exact set of nauseating, sickening, foul-smelling fumes and odors through this wall as she has been doing for the last 8.5 years. It's the same exact set of odors and stink. I don't smell it anywhere else on the floor. I don't smell it anywhere else in the building, and it never comes from the hallway. She's been sitting directly behind this wall for 3 hours now. She continues to sit directly behind this wall. And over the last 15, 20 minutes, while I've been coming and going to the sink, putting dishes in the sink and washing dishes and washing my hands, she has started using, or she has resumed using, some type of device or equipment that delivers symptoms consistent with electrical shock. This is some kind of remote tasering device or remote stun gun. These are devices that you can obtain commercially on Amazon and other websites that sell self-defense devices. And she's been doing this from somewhere behind this wall for the last 20 minutes now. This is the first time in about 3 or 4 days that she has started or resumed using the same device that she's been using for a year now that delivers immediate, out of the blue, and extremely intense and painful symptoms of full body electrical shock. I'm not sure how these things work, but all I do know is what I keep experiencing. It's exactly the same set of symptoms every single time. It is instantaneous. It is out of the blue. It's usually while I'm standing at the sink or standing in my bathroom trying to get stuff done. So it's always whenever I'm trying to either clean and organize my living space or trying to use my bathroom for the purposes of getting ready to go somewhere. This person is a psychotic, jealous, dysfunctional, and extremely dysregulated psychopath who is too mentally disturbed to leave this building. She's lived in this building for 8.5 years, has never had any kind of outside employment. I mean, maybe she does, criminal activities for pay, which is what I suspect is going on. She's probably getting paid to do all this kind of craziness by somebody who has some kind of interest in having this happen, possibly the landlord. But she's always behind that wall, engaging in very harmful and disruptive behavior. And now at 8 a.m., for the first time in about 4 days, she has resumed using some type of device or equipment that immediately delivers symptoms consistent with electrical shock. And there are devices that are able to deliver that kind of output at close range, but remotely. So it always happens when I'm standing at the sink or when I'm in my bathroom. And these are the two parts of my apartment that share wall space with the bathroom of Unit 78, which is now vacant, but which this psychopath continues to illegally access on a daily basis for the sole purpose of engaging in stalking, harassment, and harm, usually when I am in the process of trying to get things done, and usually when I actually have to be somewhere. So this happened on a daily basis during the 4 weeks that I was working on a temporary work project downtown. Every morning when I would wake up, somebody directly behind this wall would also be engaging in disruptive behavior, trying to prevent me from using my bathroom, using my toilet, using my shower. They would fill my entire bathroom with nauseating, sickening odors and fumes, or use this remote tasering device while I was showering or while I was trying to use the toilet. This person is very jealous. She has a problem with people around her who are more functional, and this is presumably why she won't leave me alone, because she knows I have stuff going on. She obviously has nothing going on and spends hours and hours every day accessing the bathroom of her old vacant unit for the sole purposes of stalking and harassment and doing whatever harm she can to my person while I'm standing at the sink and trying to use my bathroom and things like that. Management has refused to address this person's behavioral, psychotic-driven, compulsive harm. And so I'm going to take matters into my own hands, get a restraining order, place a padlock on the door of the unit that she keeps accessing to have a close range access to what I'm doing. I mean, this is just nuts. I shouldn't have to pay rent for this. Not only should I not have to pay rent for this, I should be taking the people responsible to court. So maybe that's what I'm going to do since, I mean, might as well, right?